Use the crosswalks. That's what Watertown City Police urged after a pedestrian was hit on a city street Saturday night. At latest word, that pedestrian, identified as Marty Parrish, was in critical but stable condition. Police say he was walking between crosswalks on State Street. In other words, jaywalking. Right now, there are no charges pending. Police say using a crosswalk may not always be quickest, but it is safest.
You know, there's less lighting in the areas between the crosswalks. The road can be dark. It's dusky. People are driving. They might not necessarily see the motorists, whereas the intersections, there's better lighting. There's traffic control there for the pedestrian, including the walk, don't walk sign.
In the last year, he says he can recall a few times where people walking outside the crosswalk were hit and suffered severe injuries. Jaquito said bicyclists are also a concern. It reminds people to wear reflective gear while biking or walking if they can.